Hello and welcome to Pixelween presents Yume Nikki. And this is the point where in the past few live streams I've been kind of talking about my Steam wish list. I'm still gonna bring it up, but I'm not gonna go through it. You can check it out for yourself. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is I really need to fix my headset. I think like the problem right now might be that I'm actually having it hooked up to the back of my computer and the front of my computer. I should probably have it both hooked up to the front. But anyway, one thing I'm thinking of doing with Patreon is potentially having multiple tiers where you can donate to make a request. Probably starting at $5 or thereabouts, and basically the idea I have in mind right now is that at this lowest tier, and you can only make one request every 6 months. That's the slowest Princess policy, although I'm going to be doing it a little cheaper than he is, but he's more established as a YouTuber than I am. Starting at $5, you can request any game that I already own, or possibly like an emulated game that my friend Aaron owns. Emulated version of a game that Aaron owns. Which could be nearly any game, because he has a huge collection. So, or anything that's technically abandonware, meaning that like there's no way to purchase it legally, at least not without paying like a third-party seller. Like there's no way to buy it directly from the people who made it, or whatever from some company that currently owns the rights or whatever. So that's probably where I'll make an exception to that general rule. Yeah, it's kind of like the that's gonna be kind of my rule for requests, at least at the $5 tier. And also any game I can buy for less than $5. So from that tier forward, I may have requests will probably be included, and depending on how much you pay, I might it will scale to however much you pay. So if what you pay is like how much the game would cost me to get. If it's on the console I have PS3, obviously PC. I have an Xbox 360, which is I'm not using anymore, but it's there. I think the only two consoles I don't have that are current consoles are, well, my dad has a Switch, which I can potentially borrow, and Xbox One I don't have an Xbox One. So with it, I have like a PlayStation 2, although that would be a little tricky to set up, but I can use the emulator too. So have a Wii U, PS3, PS4, and I guess an Xbox 360, which I had to hook up again. So yeah, that's gonna be it for like donation type news. And until I get that implemented, Steam Wishlist is a pretty good thing, especially if you find something that has a good sale on it that you really want me to play. Like I said before, I'm just going to reiterate it here in case this is your first video, is that I'm going to try, especially when there's a major Steam sale going on, like the one that's happening for Halloween right now, to try to put everything that's on my wish list that is currently on sale, I will put near the top of my wish list, because although right now I have like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds at the top of my wish list, because someone made a big fuss about like that's gonna get me more views. I don't know. I might move it down a bit because it's not on sale right now, and I might want to, but whatever. It's just one game. So anyway, let's. Also, fun fact, the first thing to get content ID'd on my recent playthrough of What Remains of Edith Finch was actually the intro music, which I intentionally turned down the volume on. It's gotten content ID before I muted it, or like I could actually, I'm glad I can still do that. But that was the first one that got content ID before apparently the actual like in-game iteration of the Halloween theme played. That was kind of an interesting surprise for me. Also, spoiler alert for that. The Halloween theme plays at one point. Minor spoiler, and also I said it after the fact, so it doesn't really help. But anyway, if I know something funny, I think I don't know if I'm going to actually mute the actual instance of something that's closer to it. Actually, interestingly, I think it identified it as a cover of the Halloween theme. Whereas, and it was very close to, like, the legitimate actual Halloween theme. Like, I would be surprised if it was a cover of the Halloween theme, but if that was what it sampled, and I haven't checked yet, wow. Like, my chiptune version of the Halloween theme gets content ID'd as the legitimate article. Yet another cover version that is based, that is like in Edith Finch is relatively close to the original, to the sound of the original Halloween theme, gets marked as a cover. Like, how does that work? Like, I took a MIDI file and applied a chiptune sound font to it. And, like, maybe it's a really good MIDI file, but, like, I didn't even use the original instrumentation. It's a frickin' chiptune. Wow. And, like, the only thing that really, like, the main reason why I've silenced it is because, and actually, the reason why I might want to silence things that, music that, I'm not sure if it, like, just removes the music and leaves my voice in there. I hope it does. Because, you know, it might be a little weirder when I have commentary and, you know, nothing else playing. But, or, you know, commentary, or, like, nothing playing at all. Like, no commentary, my lips are moving, nothing's coming out for just a brief period while this music's playing in the background. But yeah, I don't like, particularly when I can't monetize my videos to begin with, that I have ads playing. Like, I'm kind of almost like Jim Sterling. I want to, like, try and make it so that, like, no one can monetize it, and no ads will play. Because, yeah, it's just a fact of life on YouTube. So, anyway, I'm doing my opening ramble again. I should really avoid that. I'm also sort of waiting to see if anyone's going to actually filter and watch it, but I don't think so right now. Hopefully, because it's a low impacted game, I have something downloading in the background. It might affect the stream quality, but it doesn't seem to so far. I'm not getting any drop frames, so also it's a very slow download, so I don't think it's eating up the bandwidth that much. So anyway, let's roll our intro first while we're thinking about it. I got a creepy image of Bibi Hamasaki who has lots of strings to hold her up, technically. Let's see here. I should move the shortcut onto the desktop to this screen here, so you can keep OBS and everything open in the other screen. I could broadcast my game, which I'm already broadcasting. This I think was made in RPG Maker. I don't know which one, maybe like 2003 or something. I think it's originally Japan. I think it's kind of inspired by the game LSD. I'm kind of playing it in place of LSD right now. And it's also extra tiny. Can I go back? I don't think it really changed the resolution. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Like I had to expand this radically. And then I had to bring it back. And I'm doing it blind because I can't tell. This is freaking stupid. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't even expand it anymore because it doesn't. Shit. Hopefully, this is gonna look kind of normal scale when I actually open the window again. That was too large. Damn it. Let me. I don't know if there's any way to manually rescale it. Wow, it's still too big. Okay. Excuse me. I didn't even I should have maybe even tried doing this in OBS before, but I wasn't fully aware that this could be a thing that could happen. It's a little better now. I'm gonna not be able to see half of the chat. I'm doing this entirely for trial and error. Okay, now it's a little too small, but I think I'm just gonna try and move it, scooch it over a little bit. I'm scooching the wrong thing. How do I? Okay. Let's see if that looks good when. Okay, that's now it's covering the chat again. I'm sorry to expose you to this loop over and over again. Boop, 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 boop. I'll add my own little thing to it, make it even more annoying. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I think it's not quite centered, and actually now it's too tall. Now that I'm looking at it, damn it! You see, I can't win. I simply can't win. The only way to win is not to play, and I don't. And that's not an option because this is what I do. I play things. This is what I do on the YouTubes and interwebs. Again, sorry for this. Like, we're getting 15 minutes in and we're not even playing the game yet. Okay, now I have to move it even further to the left because it's even smaller. And that's all I need to make it even smaller. Still, like, I was smart enough to actually test the game. But I wasn't smart enough to actually test it with OBS running. Okay, well now we have the Patreon thing in a way. We're getting warm. Now it's too small. Wow. Ugh. Why is it so small all of a sudden? It's getting a little closer to what I'd like it to be. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. I like to center it a little more, but I'm such a perfectionist here. Let's play. Center the window when I can't actually see where the window's actually going to be, because OBS Studio doesn't do well with this sort of thing. Okay, that's about right. It's maybe a little too far to the right now, but whatever. Let's start. Game flow. Buy room, get in bed. Wake up. Press free key. Man, that's freaky. I'm sorry. Oh, that's 9. It's 9 key actually. Enter, I guess, at this point. Check characters to get effects. Press Enter key. Activate effects to gain new abilities. From the menu, try effects in the door room. Press the 5 key. Save the game at your desk when you wake up. Working, please wait. Okay, can I use WSAD? No, I can't. I have to use this with the actual arrow keys, like some kind of savage. So unlike LSD, I mean, I don't know. In LSD, we have this place that seems like it's our actual like home, but we don't really know for sure if it's actually our home. Oh, oh yeah, there's the game within the game. Jump to catch the falling shoes. Let's play Nasu. Oh, I'm supposed to press enter to catch it. Okay. This is an RPG Maker that's even more impressive, which I think it was, judging from the Interbrain logo at the beginning. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this is like one-hit death. But it's interesting, so. What? I gotta get the high score. Okay, I jumped too soon, I guess. Also, this is like really poorly designed because you had to go for the entire game over screen before you can restart. Also, like one hit and you're done. I got 50 points. We're also can't even press escape to quit until I'm pressing escape. There is no escape. The game is bugging out. There is no escape. We're stuck in Nasu forever in an endless cycle. We're just gonna freaking quit the game. Let's sit for the whole tutorial again. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want to leave. But the whole idea is that she's like a hikikomori or whatever. Oh yeah, we can spin around in our chair. Whee! Okay. Okay, we can go to sleep. Oh, we're back at home, but now it's on the moon? Our video game console! No, we don't get to. And still we don't get to keep music in spotlight effect. We can actually leave our house. But now, we realize, well, we don't want to leave our house. Because we find ourselves in an alien crush or something. So which show should we go into? Well, you don't have any choice because you're not watching live. Because no one's watching live. Well, one of them is animated. But I'm actually kind of intrigued by this kind of sci-fi looking door. I mean, a lot of these doors looks kind of sci-fi, but that was the first one that caught my eye. Oh no, we should do this in order. Don't want to skip to 4. Where's 1? Uh, 150, damn it. Well, let's start with the lowest number and work our way forward. I don't know. Okay, that's just pointless now. This is very reminiscent of LSD right now. Just like the color scheme is. Maybe a little bit of Undertale, but that's probably just because it's 2D. Hello. Or like, or I can interact with 5. And if we're meant to interact with them. Oh. Us to wake up, okay. She just pinches herself or something. Oh, it's like daytime now. It's daytimey times. Well, it's time to go to school or something, or whatever as we do during the day. Okay. No? No? Okay. Play video games? No, we can't do that because there's no escaping it. We'll be trapped in the game forever. Just spin around in our chair. Okay, what's up? Oh yeah, you can exit out of it. Let's go for the animated door now. The 9 takes out of a dream. Whoa! It's Neon Land. So 9 takes out of a dream. Free doesn't do anything. But there's something a goal to this. I think there's like secrets you can find in every stage, and they unlock like powers and things. I just have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. There's a door. Oh, it's taking me out. Okay. Huh. Just candles everywhere. It's going in an infinite loop here. I had no idea what's going on here. Oh, is this a... It's a completely dark room. I think there's like a candle or flashlight or something you can find somewhere. Might help us. This is probably another area where we're going to need to shed some light on the situation. Because some random puddles. Puddles? I gotta find the door again. Or I can just pinch myself and wake up. I think I'll do that. What time is it? Oh, it's still daytime. Not sure he's sick or just like drooling. Okay. That's interesting. We've gotten a friend, apparently. Is it the same one we saw before? Well, apparently it doesn't do anything extra when we... Oh, this is different. Oh, we changed the color. Oh, we got 2 of them. Are we supposed to find all of them? Collect all the colors? Paint with all the colors of the wind? Yeah, we got the pink and we got the green. Something happened there. Oh, it's just another green one though, but there's a frog. Getty? Frog? Let's see what the message was. I don't really have any idea what I'm supposed to do now. Huh. Okay, I'm removing them. Like adding them back? So this is more elaborate and obscure puzzle. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Let's see if I can find the entrance/exit. Otherwise, I'll just have to wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Why leave the keys upon the table? Well, I wanted to. Let's go outside and check the time. I think it might be eternally like daytime at this point. Hey, we're trapped in Cubert now. Kind of, not really. I'm starting to get bored with this game. It's visually interesting, but like there's not much really happening. That's almost why I'm getting bored of LSD. But I mean, at least with that, like you can just like run into objects endlessly, and like you have kind of the goal of like seeing what might come next. Like I don't know what it is about LSD that like makes it more appealing than this to me. I guess like the feeling that it's like kind of more structured than LSD kind of makes it like worse. I kind of like the randomness of LSD, whereas here it's like it's more ordered, but you're like just as directionless. And kind of like getting or like knowing that there is like potentially some goals to be found, but they're like so few and far between. They're like it's relatively directionless. Like knowing that there's kind of something of a goal, like kind of hurts it, you know. I think, at least this is all my subjective feeling on it, but You're just like wandering aimlessly, waiting to find something to interact with. Hey, find something to interact with. Giddy. Also, I still don't remember what I used to. I can sit down, okay, with one. Okay, I'll sit down on my side. I can't, so it doesn't matter. I have a sit down animation for front and back. What point that has. That's just weird. Okay, I get frog to become a frog. Okay, so I can hit escape and then... Okay. So that's interesting. Helen Scarf. Or hat and scarf, I mean. Okay. Cool. There is instructions. So there's my room, get in bed, dream, wake up, press the 9 key, okay? Check the characters to get new effects, press the enter key, activate effects to gain new abilities from the menu. Drop effects in the door room, press the 5 key. Okay. I think I'm dreaming within my dream, or sleeping with my dream, and then not really dreaming. I can't go all Inception on this thing. Oh, there's the door. Wait a second, I think part of the goal is to do like all the effects and then like place them down here? Maybe. Huh. This is the eyes room. The eyes have it. I think if I ever come back to this game, I'll probably come back to it with a strategy guide because, or a game fact. Okay. Anything you can interact with? Not sure if I wanted to interact with this. Ooh, looks like there's a door, maybe? Yep, okay. I don't know, like I still kind of dig the game though. Just the weirdness of it all. The art style definitely is compelling. There's definitely a little bit of an Undertale vibe. Just a little more stirring than Undertale, but still. Let me do the same thing here. Let's go and see what's going on down here. What the heck that thing is. Maybe a thing we can get. Oh, no, that's another passage into another weird area. Uh-oh. You've been banished to the black hole. I think we had no option at this point but to wake up. Gotta put a little makeup and all that jazz. This is actually more of a game because we can kind of lose. I guess offer a little bit of update on my actual schedule here. Next week, as far as the Pixelween goes, I'll be working until 6 on the 30th, which is Beggars Night. There could be some time for me to play during the day. Not really sure. But I might actually just like do my costume reveal on Beggars Night, and as long a game that goes along with it, and then on Halloween I will be doing like a big live stream of a game that I will possibly announce on the 30th. The game will be the beginning of a sort of next major, hopefully it'll be the beginning of a next major I will, I guess, give a few possible hints, or just some information that could hint you into what the game might be. It's a PlayStation 2 game, and I will probably be emulating it for no other reason than, well, one, it will allow me to comment on things as they happen, and there will be less latency issues. But also, there's a widescreen hack which will allow me to play the game with a widescreen format. I'm going to have to figure out how that works and how to apply that, but is there any way to actually get into that little nook there? Doesn't look like it. There's a door. You're in my way, sir. Do my effects do anything to... Would you move if I had a hat and scarf? No? Well, damn it. There's a door they can get access to somewhere. I just woke myself up before I could explore further. This was it. This is the area full of weird beds. Can't interact with them this time. Bunch of closets. I don't think they heard us this time. I tried interacting and nothing happened. Huh. Huh. Nothing happens in any of them. Did I open this one? I have now. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, severed head. Okay, I have a feeling these people are going to... send me to the black hole. I don't think there's much else to explore here, so... Ah. Oh, I came out of the closet there. That's neat. What does the severed head get me? I become a severed head. Okay. I'm gonna become a frog. Move faster. I'm gonna try to stream for at least this game at least for an hour, and then ooh, binary code. Huh, a room for a bunch of street lamps. Hmm. And there's well, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay. Can we become a severed head and do anything? Doesn't look like it. Fuck, there's frog would be able to swim in there. Nope. I'm stumped. Oh, I just wake up. Where are we saved? Actually, it's almost exactly an hour, including my whole opening diatribe, but whatever. That is Yume Nikki. I'll try and... I don't know if I'll be streaming it anymore just because of this whole window rescaling thing that is really annoying. Not sure we'll be streaming next. It could be Dead Space. I've been meaning to play it. It's a game, it's by a company that's gone under and, not really gone under, just been dunked under by EA. So I'm going to try playing it next, but that'll be a little ways off, maybe about an hour or two, I don't know. Well, I'll try to play a bit of that later tonight and check it off the list. So, until then, as always, thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter, support us on Patreon. Again, I hope to be adding a new system for requesting games, possibly soon. Any feedback on how you think I should handle that, or if you think it's a good idea, tell me in the comments. But as always, I'll see us in DATB. I'll see you in my next live stream. Sayonara!